guys, Chris Gogolin here doing another Hearthstone video for you. Today we're going to be playing a couple games with the Murloc Mage deck. Pretty interesting deck that I just saw some videos on. Wanted to give it a shot. I started off with the original version, or the earlier version, that I had seen videos of Firebat using from a couple weeks back. Slightly different variation. His version that he was playing in his stream was using the Dollmaster, Dorian, and Alunith to really, capitalize on that whole mechanic of drawing a bunch of cards and getting extra minions into play. That version did not go over so well for me. The first few games, it just felt very clunky. So now we're trying a slightly modified version that I just saw that Dexter posted from earlier this week, where he took those guys out and swapped them in for 2 copies of Fungalmancer. And we're going to see how this version does. I've played a couple games with it so far. Seems like it's a little bit more aggressive, if that's a thing, for this type of deck. He also is running a second Nightmare Amalgam in his deck instead of Archmage Rugal. I don't have enough dust right now to craft a second one of those, so we're going to go with just the onesie and see how it goes. Rogue is one of the lower end matchups. Checking out our Hearthstone deck tracker percentages. The Murloc Mage deck has about a 51% win rate. Not the best. This modified version has, without Arugal with the second Nightmare Amalgam, has about a 56% win rate, so a little higher. And, obviously, I think Dexter in his video posted something, his win rate was over 75, and it's what he used with it to get all the way up to Legend. It would be awesome to duplicate those results. Don't know that it's going to happen this month, but hey, you never know. But looking at the deck tracker, Rogue is only a 45% win rate matchup for me, so not looking promising. Paladin is by far the worst. Paladin's 29%. I've played against a couple Paladin decks, odd Paladin, and you just end up getting steamrolled. They just have too many ways to keep getting minions out, and with your guys having low health, they summon 2 Paladins, or 2, use their hero power, get 2 guys, run them into your low health Murlocs, and then just keep bringing more out until eventually they have complete board control. How did we get ourselves in this position? It's like none of this stuff is helpful. I guess we're just going to put some guys out on the board, create some targets. I mean, he can clear them all if he wants to, but it may cost him some of his stuff in return. Well, actually, he can clear them all without doing it, but I got to do something. I can't just let him sit there and just keep building a board on me. This deck doesn't have any of the AoE clears. Maybe you can glyph into something. So that's one of the reasons that Rogue and Paladin are such bad matchups. They just out aggro you. Gentle Megasaur does me no good. This is the occasional problem that I have noticed with this deck, is sometimes it just doesn't, you just don't hit your curve with it. And that's really where it's going to struggle against Rogue and Paladin too. But let's see what we can salvage out of this. We can take that guy out. We can take that guy out. Let's see what this guy can do. fine. Made him burn a couple cards. Now let's see what we can do. We can get out these guys. Give everybody some extra health. Now we're in a fairly good spot if we can keep the board for this turn. Looking at this type of rogue deck, he's probably looking at maybe an auctioneer or something. That's what we're kind of hoping. I guess that's probably the best case scenario is auctioneer and something, one or a couple of spells. He could just run off like a sap combo and kill me though. That would be unpleasant. Yep, there's a sap. We're okay with that though. But he's going to kill the other guy? Yeah. Alright. 8. I think. We do all that. Now we got 4 dudes out there. He can't. Six, 10, 11. Ugh, double eviscerate with 17 cards left in his deck. What are you gonna do? It's just unlucky. We got a slower start. He got a couple of second copies of spells in the top half of his deck. Megasaur back. Seems like a decent start there. Decent curve. It's weird because like you want to hit the Mana Worm on turn 1, but you don't. You only have 6 spells really in the deck. 8 spells, sorry. 2 Spectres, 2 Frostbolt, 2 Glyph, 2 Fireball. So hitting the worm doesn't really do a whole lot for you. It's like, yeah, I've got a 1-3, which I guess is good. But he's not really going to get bigger attack. Even Warlock. Hey, we drew a spell. We drew a spell. Do we care? I don't have any buffs. I kind of want to stay away from Defile. That's why I don't want to put the low-cost Tidehunter out right now. Warlock does have the good AoE spells between Defile and Hellfire to make this a difficult matchup, but you can kind of stay away from one of them. Oh, I don't need to do that. I could just play that guy. Then I'm walking right into Defile if I do that. Ugh. Trying to stay away from Defile. Trying to stay away from Defile. He hasn't played a Mountain Giant yet either. Although, actually, this would be the first turn he could play a Mountain Giant because he went first. But I'm okay with him, actually, with playing a Mountain Giant. I don't really care about a Mountain Giant right now. That I care more about. Alright, so let's give this a whirl and see what kind of combos we get out of this. We get 2 copies of that guy. Nice. We lose our Fireball. We get 2 Seers. Nice. That greatly sets up next turn. So if these guys live and we don't get Defiled or Hellfired, we're in great shape for next turn. He drew to 10, and I'd be shocked if he didn't have it. I don't know if he's got to have one of them, right? I mean, he's got 10 cards in his hand. He's gone through 40% of his deck, and he didn't hit one of the 4 AoE clears. That seems weird. Wow. Okay. We like that. Now we need to do 4. I could trade the Mana Worm, or I could give up one of these guys. May not have been the best way to do that, but yeah. Shit. Yeah, I see it now. I missed it. I totally missed it. See, this is why you shouldn't rush. Why you shouldn't rush, and you should think your turn through and take at least 5 or 10 seconds before you do anything. Otherwise, you miss easy plays, and you feel stupid. God damn it. In case you're curious what I missed, it was this guy for charge for 2 and the Fireball for 6 was 8 damage. And that would have been game over right there. I still win the following turn and I get lucky, but if he had had any way of healing, I lose that game. Maybe I don't lose the game, but at least the game goes a heck of a lot further than it should. So take your time. Use your brain. Druid. Tidecaller's a great card to keep. These other cards we don't really need. If we had a Rugal, maybe I would have thought about keeping Book of Specters, but probably not. Mana Worm into Book of Specters. I guess right now, without any other Murlocs in my hand, that seems better than Tidecaller and Praying. That worked out pretty well. hero power and clear me. Still takes damage. That's all we want to do is just keep damage. Kelliseth. Huh? We're going to go wide on him. I got a Megasaur, but nobody to really use him with, so... Let's do this and see if he's got a swipe. Let's see which guy he'd actually want to kill in this scenario. Either way, I should get to keep 2 guys on the board at least, which would let me Fungalmancer, which is really all I want to do. Well, now this is tempting. Let's try this instead. And maybe I'll Fungalmancer next turn. Or if I get another cheap guy, like a Bluegale Warrior, I could Megasaur. That worked out pretty well. So he stole 1 guy. He can kill 1 guy. But I've got the fireball, so I should be good. Between the fireball and my hero power, I do 7 damage. So, yeah. We had multiple ways to win there. Druid of the Claw is interesting. I haven't seen that in Druid decks in a while. Yay, gold. Give it one more shot here. Kind of on a little bit of a winning streak right now. Well, 2 in a row. Not exactly a winning streak yet, but we're getting there. Rexar. What do we do against Hunter? Hunter, 45% win rate. Not great. Consult our mulligan guide here real quick. I think I'm putting all 3 of these cards back, but no, Arugula was a keep. War Leader's a 39%, Seer's a 41%. They're both pretty far down the list. Alright, we'll put the War Leader back. We'll keep the Seer. He's at least at 41%. That kind of worked out. Well, that stinks. Let's go find out what trap that is. It's kind of what I was figuring was Wandering Monster, but end of turn effects triggered twice. Well, that's unpleasant. But it could be worse. We got those guys who are pretty good. That's kind of the ideal combo. That's what you want. That's what you want to do turn 1, turn 2 if you can. Or putting them out together on turn 3 isn't a bad way to go either. Okay, so that's Explosive Trap. There's no other reason he would have done what he just did if that was a different trap. Yep. But luckily we kept the Seer, so we could boost all of our health, so we didn't get killed by Explosive Trap. Hooray me. That's second Explosive Trap. Damn. Oh, Fungomancer. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. No! Wrong spot. Wrong spot. Yep, if I'd put him on the other side, that guy would have lived too. I protected my 2 biggest minions, and I could have kept 3 minions. See, there we go again. Stupid mistakes. That guy's not impressive. Let's glyph and see what we get. I don't like any of those, so we'll glyph again. Yeah, we're going to take ruins and just try and do more damage. Pop the shield, do that, play the ruins, and he'll probably kill himself now. Well, so much for plan A. That's cool. Let's see what this gets us. Nice. Boo. Excellent. And we're just going to do that. And then next turn we will 2, 4, 7, 8. And these guys will attack for 5 each and do 10. Alright, now it's officially a winning streak. 3 wins in a row against Warlock, Druid, Hunter. 3 of the more popular deck types. We lost to Rogue and Paladin. This deck's now 6-3. Earlier we beat Druid and Hunter. Druid's got a 62% win rate, so that's pretty good. We like that. Hunter's only 45, but we beat it twice. Priest is a 62% win rate. That's encouraging. He's still thinking about it. So we'll see what he comes up with. Whether or not he's got... nope, he kept... Does he have a cleric? If he doesn't have a cleric, I'm thinking about playing an oracle. Ooh, maybe I could coin into a Rugal. Yeah, nope, we're going to play an oracle. Because I did get the Rockpool Hunter at least. Nah, I don't like that guy. Damn. Did not want to have to do that, but I don't really have a choice. When all your guys have 1 health, you can't have a guy like Pyromancer on the board. Oh, you're kidding me. He's got a second one. Right, let's see what we get. Nothing good. We're not playing any elementals, so we'll do that. That would have been the perfect spell to get instead of screwing around with all these other stuff. Double Pyromancer in his first couple of turns. Maybe that's why he kept his opening hand. Molten Reflection seems good. Might have been better if I had saved that for next turn. Played a Rugal and then Molten Reflection him. Let's see if he's got... Nope. Do I kill him or do I not kill him? And this is the Shadow Essence Resurrection deck. I feel like I have to go as fast as I can. And put all the damage I can on him. do that at least. We're just going to keep throwing up the damage. He's got a Psychic Scream for me. Oh, another Acolyte. I'll get 5 life. Draw a card. Draw a card. And I've got double Fireball for 12, 13, 14, 15. So we get a little lucky there, but that's what Mage does, right? Double Fireball for wins. So pick up another win, improve our winning streak, and seems like I like this deck. So it's won 4 straight games for me, moved up a couple spots here in the rankings. This is usually obviously where games start getting harder, of course. But I gotta say I'm pretty happy with the deck so far, so kudos to the guys who came up with this. Murloc Mage would not be something I would normally think of or expect. But, you know, that's why those guys are the creative deck builders. They come up with these kinds of things. And the rest of us mere mortals just copy them and try and play them as well as they do. Oracle, Hunter, Seer, Frostbolt. Those all seem like good cards. So this will be the last game we'll stream. See if we go 5-0 or just 4-1. Even. Frostbolt's definitely a good card then. He can play a Mountain Giant on 4. That would be the fastest he could go. I will try and build the Murloc army between now and then. Well, not much we can do about that. Save the book, because we might need that later for more guys. An early Doomsayer. The curse of the quick aggro decks. That guy's pretty good. I think we're going to do this. I'm okay with that. We book a Spectres and boost those guys. Nice. Boo. Okay. Let's just pile on the damage and see if he's got an answer. Jerk. I used that in my Even Warlock video, and everybody was kind of just like, why that card? For that one limited scenario right there. Mossy Horror. Mossy Horror plus Curse of Weakness certainly makes for some pretty good board clears. I'll give him that. I don't think I win this game. I think we are pretty screwed actually at this point. Unless I happen to top deck a Fireball. Yeah, and he just healed. So Fireball doesn't do it. And that wasn't it either. So, alright, what can we do to make this game go one more turn? 4, 8, 10. Nothing. Looks like I can play this dude and take him out. But we still die. So, there you go. Curse of Weakness, Mossy Horror. Nice AoE board clears. And that certainly got us. But that'll wrap it up. Thanks for watching the video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel as long as you're here so you can see more videos like this and the other games I play. And thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.